Good evening, sports fans. I'm Asher Wildman. Tonight was the NBA draft, and the big question was, where would now former FSU freshman Malik Beasley go? Would he go in the lottery, round one, round two? Beasley did not have to wait long to hear his name. He didn't go in the lottery, but he did go 19th overall to the Denver Nuggets. Beasley, who averaged about 16 points a game at FSU, also shot 39% from beyond the arc. Beasley was all smiles after hearing the commissioner call his name and is the first Seminole to be drafted in the NBA since 2012 when the Cavs took Bernard James in the second round.
It's been an amazing day. I'm thankful to be here, and thank you to Denver for giving me an opportunity. Whatever coach wants me to do, I'll do it. And it's time to get to business.
Now here's how the top 10 picks went. No surprise with the top two. Ben Simmons from LSU went 1 to Philadelphia, and Duke's Brandon Ingram went 2 to the LA Lakers. Scoring machine Buddy Hield from Oklahoma went 6 to the Pelicans. Now, as the NBA draft wraps up, the damage done at the MLB draft last week has been felt in Tallahassee and at Florida State. 3 FSU commits were drafted in the first round. Both Cole Reagans, who was taken by the Rangers, and Josh Lowe, who went to Tampa, have already signed their pro deals. All that remained was pitcher Forrest Whitley, who was taken by the Houston Astros. But last night, the 17th overall pick signed a deal that included a bonus north of $3.1 million. Whitley had a .31 ERA in high school. So just like that, a promising incoming recruiting class for FSU has turned into a prospects report for minor league baseball.
It was a big decision. I had a really strong commitment to Florida State, and it's going to be a really hard phone call to tell those guys that I will not be attending. But I'm excited to be a part of this organization, and I'm ready to get started.
4 Seminoles were named preseason Athlon Sports All-Americans. No surprise that running back Dalvin Cook was put on the first team along with big blocking man Roderick Johnson and defensive back Derwin James. Senior defensive lineman DeMarcus Walker was also put on the list, but he made it as an All-American second-teamer. Now, calling all football players, Valdosta State University is having an open tryout for their team on July 15th. According to first-year head coach Kerwin Bell, the team's open tryout they had earlier this month went so well, they're deciding to host another. And if you're wondering what the Blazers are looking for, Coach Bell makes it crystal clear.
Well, big bodies. I think that's probably an area that we really are maybe thin at right now. We need to continue to improve is find bigger kids, either on offense, defensive line, the linebacking core. I mean, those are the kind of players that we're really looking to really start building some depth here. That's sort of been an area of concern here for us, and we got to continue to try to improve those areas.
And sports fans, don't forget that this Saturday is the Tallahassee Takeover. 3 former Noles that are all on the NFL's Jacksonville Jags roster will be here for a homecoming. That's wideout Rashad Green, along with DB Jalen Ramsey and Lowndes High alum Telvin Smith. The 3-hour block party will go from 4 to 7 at Madison Social, and you can get your chance to take a photo with them or even get an autograph. Telvin Smith, who hosted a football camp at Lowndes High School last weekend, can't wait to see Garden and Gold this weekend.
Going back home, man, going back, my second home, because I'm home right now, but my second home in Tallahassee, we definitely coming out, so all the Seminoles come out, man. It's going to be nice at the Madison Social.
And big shout out for one of our local players. Bainbridge-born and Florida High-bred catcher David Ross hit his 6th home run of the year tonight for the Chicago Cubs. Ross hit a solo shot against the Marlins in a 4-2 loss. So far this year, Ross is hitting .247 with 6 homers and 23 RBI. Here's a look at that Fish and Game report for you. Peak times 5:20 a.m., 5:40 p.m. Also, got a catch of the day. It comes from Larry Singletary, who caught this red grouper while they were out fishing 30 miles off Dog Island last Saturday. Larry, you know the drill. That's a big fish. That's a good fish. And that's it for sports. We'll have another look at your weather after the break.